temporarily until you find your own place. But it's really important for you to get out of that house and have physical distance away from her as soon as possible. So, if that day she comes in from work or whatever and says, oh, sorry, I don't think it's going to work, we need to break up, then basically after you've accepted it and told her, okay, I accept that you don't want to do it anymore, and to get your stuff and leave that day. Because, it's one thing to say you've accepted breakup, it's another to show her that you actually mean it. So you actually mean it when you start packing your stuff up, putting them in the car, and leaving. So that's very important. If you're already not living together and stuff like that, then that's fine. If you've already got the distance there, then you just need to make sure you don't contact her. Basically, you should not be contacting her in any way, unless you need to. So if you work together, have kids together, if you have any sort of mutual line of business, or it's something where you sort of absolutely need to talk to her, have another person come into the picture when you're still hoping to reunite with your ex. So make sure the things you're doing is more to better yourself. So that could be also understanding why she left in the first place. And so when you and her are talking, you can tell her, look, I get why you left. I was like this and that, and you deserve better, and you're also telling her that you've made changes, you're doing stuff, you've made progress, and that's what you want to do. So, which leads me to the third point, is that when you do start talking to her again, okay, you need to make sure, like, if she is sort of acting like, she misses you and she wants to catch up more and talk to you more, you want to make sure you don't instantly jump on her like, let's get back together quickly kind of thing, jump the gun, basically. You want to take it slowly, because what ends up happening is if you rush back too quickly into that relationship again, then you'll basically go back to how you were before the breakup. Then what happens is things might be great for a week or two, but then one morning she's going to wake up and realize, oh, hang on a second. Basically we've just went back to how things were before the breakup. Like, it's basically the same. We do the same stuff. We argue about the same things. Basically nothing's changed. Okay, so you don't want her to have that kind of realization. If she does, then very much likely she will start to pull away again and possibly break up with you again. So you want to make sure when you do start talking to each other again, to go in it with the mindset that you want to start a new relationship with her. So you want to take it slowly. So you want to date her, take it slowly. Don't rush back straight into a serious long-term relationship again. Things like that, because that is actually really important. And the reason you want to do that too is because you can really show her that, this is going to be different. This time the relationship will be different. It'll be better, because you've learned, you've grown, you've been productive, you've done stuff, and you feel better about yourself, whatever the issue is. And also gives you time to actually talk about the original issue that you broke up over and come up with some solutions. Okay, so you want to take it slowly. That's really, really important. Okay, so basically those are the 3 really important things you need to do if you want to get your ex-girlfriend back and keep her with you. Now, I really recommend, if you're serious about your ex-girlfriend, if you're serious about wanting to make your relationship work and saving that relationship, I highly recommend you to check out my step-by-step course, the Ex Recovery System, that will basically step you through the whole thing, from the breakup, from the, no contact, what do you do during that time, what do you say to her to get back into contact, when should you do it, exactly when to do it, and how to rebuild that connection again when you are in contact. Because, as you know, no 2 relationships are alike. We're all a bit different. So, in my course, I cover all these little things that could happen, and also a lot of the psychology behind what actually goes on, what she's actually thinking when she calls you, says she misses you, and then suddenly pulls away again. So examples like that I'll explain to you, and it will keep you on track to what you should be doing. So if you're really serious about your relationship, getting her back, and and she means a lot to you, then I really, really recommend you checking that out. Just head to exrecoverysystem.com, my website, and there you'll find another video that will show you 7 mistakes you have to avoid as well if you want her back, as well as a few other goodies I put in there to help you out as well. So I recommend checking out that video, and if you're serious about your relationship, definitely look at getting my full course that will step you through the whole thing to give you a higher chance of getting her back and doing it faster as well.